Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays a Binding of Isaac AFTERBIRTH Plus. Last run, not particularly strong in the whole scheme of things. This run, it's all coming back to me now, dude. Look at that 48-hour energy and a luck downgrade pill. What have I done to deserve this bounty? Don't say the B word. Anyway, what was I going to say? What I was going to say is, don't sweat it. New NL is back. Smiley NL is back. NL that doesn't let the game get him down is back. Last run, old NL got brought out of his cage, and he's been doing just fine. We didn't get any DPS upgrades until like the 5th floor. We got a chance to fight Mega Satan. No HP. Admittedly, I did trade some of that HP away to take Dark Bomb. 99.9 times out of 90, that ends up being a good decision. This was the one exception that's due to a glitch in the Matrix. We still won. We just didn't win as Maggie. We didn't get to do, we didn't get to tick off the post-it note stuff. So let's recenter ourselves, remind ourselves, what are we aiming for here? A Mega Satan victory is top tier, as is a Delirium victory. Much larger goal, missing poster, die on a sacrifice room, unlock the lost. That's a big one for me. I would sacrifice a winning... That's fine. I would sacrifice a winning Maggie run in order to unlock the lost in a heartbeat. Opens up a new avenue of enjoyment for us. Now, I do want, if possible, more bombs. Preferably 2 more bombs. One, oh, I see a tinted rock. I see a little silhouette of a rock. It's a chest, but I do not have a key. It's kind of, unfortunately, a redux of our last run. At least we got our bomb back. Still one enemy, too. Hey, I'm gonna... Who dares wins, dude? Who dares wins? We've received Abel. The most valuable of all resources. I want 3 bombs so we can make something happen on Isaac's room. That's pretty much the gist of this here. And I know you're like, please use a bomb to kill Duke of Flies. No, I will not do that because, there we go. Then we wouldn't have any bombs with which to access the room, and it turns out we don't anyway. But we did get Jesus Juice, which is a damage upgrade. If we are on pure Galaxy Brain wavelengths right now... we can use Depression to do a lot of damage. It's not easy to do it, though. Key, please? Okay. One of these days. This one, I have to take the blame if we can't get a key, because we did open a chest and get Abel. Now, here's what's really going to mess with you. It's unlikely, but plausible, that Abel would be better than what we get in our item room. Hopefully, that's not the case. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Key, please? It's okay. I mean, we got a luck downgrade. We don't have to get a key on every room. Just one of the rooms would be acceptable. And weirdly enough, I don't know. I think it's just because the last run ended relatively anemically, despite our 3 rate of fire, that I find myself on this run being like, dude, this feels good. Like, just being able to kill enemies in a timely fashion thanks to being on an early floor plus 1 damage upgrade... feels nice. I feel in control. I feel calm, cool, and collected. Let's fight our boss. It's just Monstro. So here's my Monstro plan. Get him to jump into us. And then hopefully... I mean, we shouldn't be tempting fate too much. But if we can get him to jump into the Depression Cloud... or as I call it, my apartment... we... should be able to kill him easily, but I think he just whittled himself down on the creep to begin with. We actually earned a timely deal with the devil. And you know what? They're still bad. Shades of last run, without a doubt, but, you know, I think you gotta do what you gotta do. Take Marrow and fill up that heart immediately. Just having Marrow by itself gives us a really, really, really good chance of being able to get deals with the devil in the future, because the Bone Hearts are so strong So resilient is a much more specific and better word to use for them. They make it tough to lose, especially with Yumheart. They make it really tough to lose your deal with the devil chance. Now, we'll see if life finds a way. I'm going to go ahead and guess. I do want to go to our item room, obviously, but I'm going to go ahead and guess this is our secret room. We get 2 keys inside of this room. It makes me feel very, very good. We're bucking the trend of the last run. There's like a theme. The theme from the last run is that we didn't do everything right. But we did the things right that you would normally consider to be conducive to getting some good upgrades. Didn't happen. This time, we're doing the same things, but it has changed drastically. Not sure if you've noticed, picked up one of the best single items in the game. Anybody out there, I'm going to gatekeep you. If you don't like Ipecac, you're not a real Isaac player, okay? Ipecac by itself, single-handedly, will win you runs. Sometimes might ruin your run as well, but, you know, that's half the fun. So, I think we will try to get something from our shop as well. There's no reason to believe that this one should be in danger right now. We still need to get all of the... I mean, you know the conditions. We need to try to get the Mega Satan... but both key pieces, really. That's the big one right now. Okay. Well, we have opened the room, technically, I suppose, so... Okay. I was thinking, like, we would buy the Steam sale, but we just can't. So I'll keep hitting this. I want to get something half price. Not that, though, specifically. I will take a 3-cent card. I think it's not good, but it's okay. You're going to break any second now. All right. An attempt was made. Oh, geez Louise. Okay, forget the second secret room unless it's right here. Elliot. E.T. Heard of it? It's called Cinema, sweetie. Look it up. Second secret room, please. I don't know if that would have found it regardless because of the thing pushing it out of the way, but everything is great now. We have nothing to worry about whatsoever. Bob's brain, it's all gone wrong. That's the second time we've had a question mark that's turned into Bob's brain in recent memory. And by recent, I mean literally within like the last 15 minutes of collective game time. Everything's still completely okay here. And here's what I mean. Like, I'm really starting... yeah, it's fine. Really starting to understand the beauty of these bone hearts. Okay, well, we're not getting a good chance to show it off here. But if you have one bone heart and it's your most... it's on the top of the stack for what's going to take damage first, you can go into a curse room without screwing up your deal with the devil chance. Assuming it's full when you enter. That's pretty amazing. No, I mean, you have to have Yumheart in order to make it plausible later, but like, or in order to make it sustainable. What's the word I'm looking for? In order to make it wise. That's a good word. A good word to use there, I should say. Now, that's tempting. But still, just being able to go to a curse room before the deal with the devil, get whatever advantage may or may not be present there, that's worth a lot. I mean, we only got a demon heart out of it, but still. I think that we're almost in a dominant position. Ipecac, you know, it does that much by itself. The only thing I will say is that a self-sacrifice room, it does make things a little bit more questionable. We want to do it, and we want to do it early. But we just need to make sure our HP is fine. Doubtlessly... Sagittarius, really good. I can't believe we've gotten 3 speed upgrades, and yet we're still at 1.35, but that's enough. Please, please. I beg you. We will lose, like, a lot / all of our HP to make it happen. Really? Like, you're just immune to damage? But let's see. We might get super lucky and just get a deal with the angel here. It's like a 16.8% chance or something. But if we make it happen, then we can save like 8 HP. And it might seem like 16.8 is low, but I mean, that's like 1 in 5. It's not that bad. We got to deal with the devil instead. Toothpicks. I like this. I like free items. No items. Hold the items, please. But yeah, okay. I think I'm going to go very quickly to the shop. And we'll try to get the shop to pay out with, I mean, really just a bunch of spirit hearts. It's not the most elegant way to make it happen, to just brute force it like that. But, you know, it would get the job done. And we're like so unbelievably set on this run right now. Hey. Yeah. Buy it. I don't know the rest of the lyrics to the Daft Punk song. You know, let's try it. Battery, sure. Actually being able to store that as with Yumheart is pretty effective. You know, I'll take this as well. Piggy bank. Paid for, not itself, but paid for a little bit. We should actually blow this guy up. Excuse me, sir. Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right. I think we're in, this should be a second secret room. Let's just get that going really quickly. What do you got for me? Fates. Oh, well, I guess it would be nice if I could avoid all creep and get the cancer trinket so I could shoot real fast. But this isn't quite penance for our last bad run. I don't shimp, 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 shimp. You guys like music? Not from you? Fair answer. 'Cause you gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Should have done this early. Could have gotten a key piece for free. So we're looking for, I mean, a key piece is the minimum we'd be happy with here. Please, by the way, miss me if you're like, you lost an Eternal Heart. Yeah. Yeah, I lost an Eternal Heart. It's kind of the point. You know, the Eternal Heart is 1 HP. It's worth an awful lot less than ticking something off the post-it note forever. So what we're looking for, I mean, that was not so good. But what we're looking for is HP, like Spirit Hearts from that payout. We're not going to get it, so we are going to lose our Bone Heart. We don't have to. We don't have to yet, because we can grab it. It's full because of the Strength card. Okay. I think that's awesome, but I'm also just confused. It seems like that's how it should work. It's just a slightly unexpected interaction because I wasn't thinking about it. So we're going to get both key pieces. We're going to keep our Bone Heart. We don't want to teleport. This is a great situation. We now have 55 cents. I know we're behind schedule, but like as compared to the last run, this is a joke. Like our run is so good now. Buy this. Sack of sacks. Hit the sacks. Been too long. I'm glad to be back. Chariot's great. Ventricular Razor. So it's very interesting. Possibly better than Yumheart, but I mean Yumheart is done us a lot of favors. We got a lot of run left. We could get a better spacebar item. I'm not trying to be rude to Ventricular Razor. I'm just saying. Okay. Sadly, never mind. What I was gonna say is I could still use a speed upgrade, to be honest with you. Didn't get it. Instead, we got IV Bag. We did get a chance at a little bit more HP. AWAS. So the way I look at AWAS is highly simple at this point in my life. I want AWAS to get us out of the boss rush with a free item. Now, you were going to say, NL, you've gone nuts. You're crazy in the coconut. What does that mean? Etc. But, no, I'm not crazy in the coconut. Plus, please stop stigmatizing mental illness. Who's the bad guy now? What I mean to suggest, though, is I really think we can make it in time. But it will rely on us maybe, you know, not spending 45 seconds playing this Judgment in the hopes of getting anything at all, really. Okay, you paid out with an item that I do not want, which is in turn paid out with another item that I do not want. However, not a secret room either. Wow, what a ripoff, dude. All right. So we're like a full floor behind schedule, but, you know, for good reason. Our next step, definitely we're not going to skip item rooms. I mean, the whole reason we chose not to teleport is because of the fact that, you know, the run it's spread open in front of us right now like a map in an Indiana Jones movie. Like, we know where we have to go. We just got to do the montage. Dun, 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 dun. So if we just follow XYZ, we're basically set. It's tough for us to lose. It's a very easy run to beat Mega Satan on, even. Maybe stop throwing HP away for no reason, just hypothetically, but... No. And I have to say, I don't want to lose this Eternal Heart, but if we do, it is far from catastrophic. The whole world is still in our hands. So, very happy to have Pentagram. Very happy to get this enormous influx of currency. I will skip, like, a shop if we have to. Just because I think Boss Rush... Well, we should be donating a bunch of money on our shop if our finances are good, to be honest. Like, I know we've got stuff to unlock here, but Ipecac is just such a golden blessing. Like, you should just accept that, what? I actually think we do not want it, weirdly enough. But to have the option to get it is very nice. You know, it's not like I want to come to your birthday party, but I'll be offended if I'm not invited. Well, we cannot donate here. So what we should do is maybe buy that. I really don't think we need car battery. I don't think we need the ladder. I will take Humbling Bundle. Then we'll probably just bounce. If we don't make Boss Rush... Here's the thing. It's going to sound like I'm being nihilistic. I'm not. This is an incredible run. Short term, I want to make Boss Rush happen. If it does, incredible. If it doesn't, so be it, you know. We still have Ipecac. It's not like not going to Boss Rush is going to take Ipecac away from us and thus ruin our run. Steven. Little Steven, I should say. Should have taken a form of mapping, I suppose, but... This is the run, and I have to say thank you to the game, of course. But I do feel like this is the run we kind of deserve after our last run. I know that sounds entitled. I don't know, entitled is like the longest four-letter word in the dictionary these days. Sometimes you are entitled, you know? You can deserve it. I mean, the reason that, if you look at the definition of the word entitled, it means you're owed something. There's a reason that word was made. You know, if you loan somebody money, you're entitled to be paid back. Can't just, whenever anybody expects something, you can't just say they're entitled, you know? There has to be context provided there. Oh, just because you gave me a mortgage, now you're entitled to it being paid back? I don't think so. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this. That's one of those words that, like, instantly in today's day and age, it doesn't mean that what you're saying is without merit. All it means is that it warrants further analysis by the higher order functions of the executive human brain in order to figure out whether you're talking nonsense or not. Yo, Mulligan, it won't give us that many flies, but every single fly is going to be a dream come true. Please. Like, this is extremely great. We will go to the shop. I kind of hope it's greed, really. It's not greed, and it's just a donation surrogate again. I don't want a donation surrogate. I want the real thing. Let me give you like 15 cents at least. Just something to continue our march here. And I gotta say, you know, I wasn't feeling down on Isaac too much from the last run. You know, you just gotta accept that bad runs are gonna happen sometimes. Even with Swedish superstar Elias Pettersson, sometimes the Vancouver Canucks are going to lose to the Detroit Red Wings. It happens. LGR dub and all that. But then, statistics, Corsi, advanced stats, they're going to bring us back. And that's what's happening here. With a real bounce back run. Range upgrade, irrelevant. Okay, I can't really afford to spend like too much time here, ideally. We already have both key pieces. Thank you for Mystery Sack. We are out. Boss Rush, a theoretical possibility. I'll skip an item room for it. Will I skip a shop for it? Probably shouldn't. You know, if we wanted to be real geniuses, I'm not even going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do it. No, I'm going to tell you because I need to actually remind myself of the methodology. Skip the shop on this floor. If you have to. If you don't have to, even better. But if you have to, skip the shop on this floor to get the boss rush. Then go to the hush fight. Use AWAS to, and make sure you take the negative. Use AWAS to go down to Shoal. Okay, well, all of this is now for naught. And then you could donate on the donation machine on the hush fight. But anyway, here we are. No, but still, okay, you know, our master plan still works. I will just say the only thing I'm concerned about is the idea that perhaps if we go to the hush fight, the AWAS rune might not work. Everything in my brain is telling me that it should work, but that doesn't mean that it would. But you know what? It's an opportunity to learn something about the world around us. What else are we going to do? You know, we could use it to get through the... we could skip the womb 1. Who cares? I guess technically we could skip the womb 2. It's, again, a very sort of who cares-y sort of reward, but... like, at this point, if we can't beat the womb 2, we got no business fighting Mega Satan. Yo, Pandora's Box. I think I will get rid of Yumhard for Pandora's Box and then completely rebuke my earlier strategy. And try to use this on the Cathedral for a free angel item. Or, I mean, we could use it on the Womb too for 2 items, right? That's how that... I think that's how that goes. We weren't doing anything with Yumhard anyway. The only thing we want, really, is a bunch of Spirit Hearts. Range up. I hesitate to say that range up is bad, but it might not necessarily be good. You know, we want our Ipecac shots not to travel as far as possible, but to land in an optimum location. Again, flies. So freaking good right now. So you have like a 20-something% chance of a deal with the angel. 10-something% chance of a deal with the devil. We got neither. Give me... you know what? Okay, we're going to try it. Give me the negative. So here's the plan. We go to the blue womb. I'll try it. Because you're a special chest, I'll try it. We go to the blue womb, snag the items, hopefully be able to donate to the donation machine. We use Pandora's Box on the womb 2. We use AWAS on the hush floor. And if it doesn't work, then... I mean, if it doesn't work, we have to fight Hush. What more do you want me to say? That's not going to be fun. Especially knowing our HP is in such a position where, you know, that could make things a lot harder for the Mega Satan fight. But I don't know, maybe not that much harder. I really just... here's the thing. I see 99 cents, and I say to myself, Self, this is a good opportunity for us. We can donate to our donation machine. Might save us 6 runs of not being able to use our shop. Because we're spending all of our time donating, or all of our money donating instead. This is what I mean by range, not... I mean, it's not necessarily good or bad. It just is range. Cause it's gotta be range. It's gotta be range. Cause it's gotta be range, range, range. Very surprised you took 1 hit directly to the face and kept coming. I don't think of you as a tanky foe most of the time. Maybe 40 damage ain't all it's cracked up to be. Spirit Hearts? It's like The only thing, money's fine, keys, probably past the point of, you know, us needing any more unless we get Guppy's tail, perhaps, but the battery charges are comical at this point. Spirit hearts are the real money makers. The second AWAS rune. So we do want to use one AWAS. Sadly, not anything special there. We were hoping to get maybe a black market or a crawl space, because I could really use 3 pennies or a trinket of no value. Okay, free speed upgrade is the way I'm going to think of Lord of the Pit. The wafer, though, is really strong. Thank you so much. Basically doubles our existing HP. I don't really want to fight the angel statue because we already have both key pieces and I've already fought them all, but the wafer... Nothing wrong with that. It's only one item still. And it's the Bible. I am stupid. So there's a reason that I wanted to use it on this floor. In my head, I said, dude, I never use it on this floor. And I got my correlation and my causation mixed up. Maybe the reason I never use it on that floor is because at some point, it's like, here's the thing. I definitely read at some point the table that tells you what it's going to pay out with. And I said to myself, ooh, don't go to the, womb 2. That's just going to give you the Bible. What a waste. But then I forgot why I never used it on the womb 2. And I said, oh, it's been a while since we used it on the womb 2. I bet it pays out with something nice. Not true. Not true and highly dumb. Okay. Keep this bone heart active. Very useful. Not just for like a theoretical mega Satan. Useful in all regards. The longer we keep that alive, the better our life will be. And that's going to help out a great deal. Okay, boss fight already. Good floor. Good shooting. Okay. All we do now is dodge. Flies, Bob's brain, Ipecac shots. Dang. Should crush. Thank you, wafer. Thank you, wafer. Ah! The sun. But it's so much more useful later. But we're not going to use it later. Guppy's hairball. Not at all useful. Okay, well, that saves our HP-related problems. Okay, so we do want to go this way. And this is where we're going to test to see if we're a genius or a fool. I already know the answer. It's both. It just depends on the time of day. I think they're both kind of horrible. This one was not even a close contest. Forget a black market, crawl space, etc., etc. Give me this. Give me this. This is big. Emperor. So freaking valuable. It makes my head spin. We're so lucky. What's this? I want to see maybe Hierophant. Okay, so now donate as much money as you can. If I can... 3 cents. Okay, well, you know... They don't want you to win. We might as well not take nothing. So let's take Fire Mind. It's not like we want to be close to our tears when they explode anyway. Who cares about the possibility of them exploding when there's a guarantee? Okay, so AWAS did nothing for us, and I surely feel like a fool. So we will have to fight Hush. So this was clearly extremely worth it. Thank God for Empress giving us a +4 damage bonus. But considering we have the Emperor right after this, I mean, we basically have like 4 boss fights in a row. Okay. Flies. Baby, that game when you fight that Hush, you got to use your flies. It's a Canadian rock reference. So many songs. I'm reminded like every time I drive of all the songs that Americans don't get to hear because they don't have legislation that requires 25% of what's played on the radio to have a Canadian origin. And again, I will... when people hear about that law or that regulation, what's called CanCon, they go, that's stupid. Shouldn't music just be a meritocracy where the best rises to the top? Have you ever listened to the radio? Hasn't been a meritocracy since, like, you know, 1983. So don't even start with me. Either way, it's basically to keep our culture from being swallowed by yours like a Civilization 5 game against a big nerd. Either way, you guys don't get to hear such gems as, could have been alright, could have been here tonight, could have been sweet as wine, could have been a lady. I think April Wine, they gotta be Canadian. They're playing all the small town Canadian villages. They gotta be Canadian. Don't. We're safe. I mean, the fight is going fine. It's definitely not worth doing this fight to not have to fight all of Shoal. Because keep in mind, we would have gone to the cathedral anyway. But I will say, Hush is probably, like, more annoying than Mega Satan. I wouldn't say harder. I think that's not fair. But more annoying. Yeah. Fair enough. I will consider this a success if we leave with our bone heart intact. Yes, no, pop up there, pop up there. I want to keep shooting, I want him to pop up on top of a fire. So we're just going to blanket the environment. We appear to be safe. I'm a little worried about the nub. Okay, well, your shot was just kind of hanging out in midair. Makes it tough for me. But, you know, I understand that's kind of the point. Should be done. The Boneheart lives. Definitely did not have to do that. That's what I get for trying to make some clever plays. Why not, right? Why not? Just make sure you go down. We could fight Delirium. It's not that kind of run, maybe? We'll see. So with 0 luck, the rest of our game is very much set for us. We will not do any extra rooms on the on Shoal. Yo, the fire is crushing. Yeah, we won't do any extra rooms on Shoal. So we'll go straight into the Mega Satan fight. I mean, even if our HP is garbage, we might as well take the chance to make the Void floor work, right? Like, don't just be a coward for no reason. No. But we're gonna... Mega Satan's more important. It's a higher percentage play. If we get 2 Guppy items, we will become Guppy. That'll be incredible. Could get teleported to a deal with the devil. Could get some... Okay. I mean, honestly, even getting Krampus's head would be worth a lot here. Good stuff. You picked up that and protected your Bone Heart, which could be relevant. Lump of coal. I don't think it'll be worth too much, but it's something. Good cards. Good cards. No cards. Okay. You can't be mad about a teleportation. That's a relatively high roll as far as this situation goes. Sucks that the devil deal was not 10 out of 10, but what can you do? So I think we're pretty well equipped for the for the Mega Satan fight. There's some lore for you. Maybe Krampus is Mega Satan, but that's just a theory. Still good. Whoa, not good any longer. Okay. Dude, can I just say thank God for the wafer? Yeah, we can definitely not afford to be cowardish on this run. We have the wafer plus Ipecac. I couldn't live with myself if we said, you know what? If the Void Portal shows up and we don't go in it, I'm dead to myself. I don't know if you can use it like that, but... If I saw another streamer do that, I would put Lion Baby in chat and say, then perish. Ah. I gotta say, by the way, I think Firemind has actually been like a really nice helper for us. The fact that it guarantees the fire is actually doing quite a lot of damage over time. And you can imagine, you know, we make it to the Delirium fight. It does a pretty good job of blanketing the environment. Maybe we can make it through, or maybe they won't ask me to fight Delirium, which would also just allow me to have an easy victory here. But I'd rather get 2 birds stoned at once, my dude, given the opportunity to do so. Especially with our Bone Heart still active. Just would like a better spacebar item at some point. All right. That was very, very solid. This is a very good fight. I feel very proud of myself. Now, will you make me do it? You won't. You're lucky. Red Babies appeared in the basement. Hey, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!